King's Cross Station buzzes with the hum of Muggle life, a whirlwind of hurried footsteps, clattering suitcases, and the distant rumble of trains. You weave through the crowd, your heart racing, your fingers tight around the handle of your trunk, its wheels rattling softly against the tiled floor. Your owl, tucked in its cage, hoots gently, its feathers ruffling as you navigate past a newsstand and a coffee cart, the air thick with the scent of diesel, fresh pastries, and the faint electric tang of anticipation. Your wand is tucked safely in your cloak pocket, its wood a reassuring weight, and the ticket in your hand, Hogwarts Express, platform 9 3/4, feels like a secret, a key to a world hidden just beyond the ordinary. You pause near the barrier between platforms 9 and 10. Its brick wall unremarkable to the Muggle eye, solid and weathered, streaked with decades of soot. The crowd thins for a moment, and you glance around, spotting a family with a boy your age, his trunk emblazoned with a Hogwarts crest, his parents whispering encouragements. Your heart steadies, a quiet thrill rising, and you take a deep breath, the air cool against your cheeks. You step forward, your trunk rolling behind, and lean into the wall, trusting the magic. The bricks ripple, a soft shimmer like water, and you pass through, the world shifting in a gentle rush, the station's clamor fading into a warm, muffled hum. On the other side, platform 9 3/4 unfolds before you, a vision bathed in steam and sunlight. The scarlet Hogwarts Express gleams, its engine puffing clouds of white vapor that curl like enchanted mist, catching the golden light filtering through the arched roof. Wizarding families bustle around you, parents hugging children, owls hooting from cages, a cat weaving through ankles with a flick of its tail. The air is alive with magic, scented with coal, polished wood, and a faint, sweet hint of treacle tarts from a nearby vendor. You pause, your trunk heavy but grounding, and feel a quiet awe. The platform's energy, a pulse that syncs with your own, a gateway to Hogwarts wonders. You move closer to the train, its scarlet panels gleaming, the words Hogwarts Express etched in gold along its side, each letter shimmering faintly, as if charmed. A group of older students in house scarves, green, blue, red, yellow, laugh nearby, their voices bright, their wands sparking playfully. A younger child clutches a broomstick, eyes wide, while a parent murmurs about Quidditch tryouts. You smile, the platform's warmth wrapping around you like a cloak, and adjust your grip on your trunk, your owl hooting softly, as if sensing the journey ahead. The whistle blows, a gentle, melodic note, and you step forward, heart full, ready to board. The platform's magic, a soothing thread in this gentle, wondrous adventure. The station's muggle hum is a distant memory, replaced by the platform's vibrant pulse, the steam's soft hiss, the chatter of wizarding life. You linger for a moment, savoring the scene, the scarlet train, the families, the promise of Hogwarts, and feel a deep connection, a sense of stepping into a story you've always known. The barrier behind you is silent, the magic complete, and you're ready to climb aboard. The Hogwarts Express, a glowing beacon, guiding you toward a new chapter in the magical world. The platform hums with life, the scarlet Hogwarts Express puffing steam that curls like enchanted mist, its scarlet panels gleaming in the sunlight, the whistle's gentle note echoing in your ears. You drag your trunk toward the train, its wheels clattering softly against the platform stone, your owl's cage swaying gently in your other hand, its hoots a quiet encouragement. Your cloak brushes your ankles, its wool warm against the morning's chill, your wand a steady weight in your pocket, humming faintly with anticipation. The crowd thins as families wave goodbyes, and you step toward an open carriage door, heart racing with nervous excitement. The engine's low hum, a magical pulse that draws you aboard. You climb the narrow steps, the metal cool under your fingers, the door frame etched with tiny, glowing runes that pulse softly, a welcome from the train's magic. The corridor stretches before you, its polished wood walls gleaming, lined with sliding compartment doors, their glass panels frosted with delicate, swirling patterns. You drag your trunk along, its thump muffled by a faded red carpet, and peek into compartments as you pass, some filled with chattering students, their laughter bright, others quiet, with a single occupant reading a spell book or stroking a purring cat. The air is warm, scented with polished wood, a hint of chocolate, and the faint, electric tang of magic, a promise of the journey ahead. A group of older students brushes past, their house scarves trailing, one tossing a levitating quill that bobs playfully above their heads. You smile, the corridor's energy infectious, and pause by an open compartment, its seats inviting, its window glowing with sunlight. A younger student struggles with a trunk nearby, and you murmur, Wingardium Leviosa. your wand flicking gently, lifting the trunk into place above their seat. They grin, a shy thank you, and you feel a quiet warmth, a spark of connection in this bustling, magical space. The train's hum deepens, a low, steady rhythm, and you continue down the corridor, searching for your own place to settle. The carriage sways gently, the engines pulse a soothing heartbeat, and you glimpse the platform through a window. Its families growing smaller, their waves a blur of color. The whistle blows again, softer now, a final call, and you quicken your pace, the trunk's wheels rolling smoothly, your owl's cage swaying, its feathers ruffling with excitement. The corridor feels alive, its magic a gentle guide, and you sense the train preparing to move. The journey to Hogwarts, a tangible promise. You find an empty compartment at the corridor's end, its door sliding open with a soft creak, and step inside, heart full. The nervous excitement a quiet thrill. The Hogwarts Express, a glowing vessel carrying you toward the castle. The platform's bustle fades. The train's hum a steady lullaby, and you pause, savoring the moment. The corridor's warmth, the chatter of students, the magic in the air. The compartment waits, its seats a haven, and you're ready to settle in. The journey's beginning, a soothing thread in this gentle, wondrous adventure. The Hogwarts Express, a bridge to the magical world you're about to enter. The Hogwarts Express's corridor hums with quiet energy, its polished wood walls glowing under the soft light of charmed lanterns, their flames flickering gently, casting delicate shadows on the frosted glass doors. You slide open the door to an empty compartment, its air warm and inviting, scented with polished leather and a faint trace of the platform's coal and steam. Your trunk thumps gently as you drag it inside, your owl's cage swaying, its occupant hooting softly, as if approving of the choice. Your cloak rustles as you move, your wand a reassuring weight in your pocket, and you settle into a seat by the window, the cushion soft and worn, a cozy embrace that cradles you in the train's gentle hum. You lift your trunk, murmuring, Wingardium Leviosa, your wand weaving a delicate arc, and it floats upward, settling into the overhead rack with a soft thud. The cage beside it, your owl's eyes glinting in the lantern light. The seat's velvet is deep green, its texture plush, warmed by the sunlight streaming through the window, its glass etched with faint, swirling runes that pulse softly, a touch of the train's magic. You lean back, the cushion sighing under you, and run your fingers along the armrest. Its wood smooth, carved with tiny, star-shaped charms that hum faintly under your touch. The compartment feels like a haven, a small world of comfort within the train's vast journey. Outside, the platform is a blur of steam and color, families waving, their figures softening as the train prepares to move. The sunlight glows on the glass, its warmth kissing your cheek, and you glimpse your reflection, a mix of excitement and calm, your eyes bright with the promise of Hogwarts. The compartment is quiet, its silence profound yet kind, broken only by the engine's low hum and the distant chatter of students in other compartments. You adjust your cloak, folding it beside you, its wool a soft weight, and settle deeper into the seat, the velvet cradling you, the train's magic, a steady pulse that syncs with your own. A faint creak sounds as the door slides open, and a student peeks in, their face curious, a book tucked under their arm. "Mind if I join?" they ask, voice soft, and you nod, a quiet smile tugging at your lips. They slip inside, settling across from you, their trunk thumping into place, and the compartment feels warmer, a shared space of anticipation. The sunlight shifts, casting golden patterns on the walls, and you feel a deep connection to this moment. The train, a vessel of dreams, its cozy compartment, a sanctuary for the journey ahead. The engine hums louder, the whistles note a gentle call, and you're ready for the train to move. The Hogwarts Express, a soothing thread in this gentle, wondrous adventure. The platform's steam swirls outside, the lantern's light steady, and you lean toward the window, the cushion soft, the compartment a glowing haven. The journey to Hogwarts begins, its magic a quiet promise, and you settle in, heart full. The train's rhythm, a lullaby, carrying you toward the castle's embrace. The Hogwarts Express compartment cradles you in its squizzy embrace, the velvet cushion soft beneath you, the window's glass warm with afternoon sunlight, casting golden patterns across the polished wood walls. Your trunk rests securely in the overhead rack, your owl's cage beside it, the bird's feathers ruffling softly as it settles. Another student sits across from you, their spellbook open, their eyes bright with quiet anticipation, a shared sense of the journey's magic binding you in this small, warm space. A soft jolt ripples through the carriage. A low rumble vibrates under your feet, and the train begins to move, the platform sliding away, replaced by the blur of the city. Then the open countryside, all bathed in a golden glow that promises adventure. You press your cheek to the window, the glass cool against your skin, and watch as King's Cross fades, its brick arches and bustling crowds giving way to narrow streets, then rolling fields. The train's rhythm is gentle, a steady sway that rocks you like a cradle. The wheels' soft clatter, a soothing undercurrent to the compartment's quiet. Your cloak is folded beside you, its wool a comforting weight, your wand tucked in your pocket, its presence a subtle reassurance. The city's gray rooftops dissolve into green hills, their slopes dotted with grazing sheep, the sunlight glinting off distant streams, a tapestry of mundane beauty touched by the train's magic. The student across from you glances up, their spellbook resting on their lap, and murmurs, "It's always a bit surreal, isn't it? Leaving the ordinary behind." You nod, a smile tugging at your lips, the shared wonder, a quiet bond. The compartment's lanterns flicker on, their charmed flames casting a soft, amber glow, their light dancing on the frosted glass door, etched with swirling runes. The train picks up speed, the countryside blurring, its fields and hedgerows a golden streak, and you feel a quiet thrill, a sense of crossing a threshold, the world outside shifting to match the magic within. A faint creak sounds as the door slides open, and another student peeks in, their face curious, a small toad perched on their shoulder. "Room for one more?" they ask, voice soft, and you gesture to an empty seat, the compartment growing warmer with their presence. The train's sway deepens, its rhythm a steady pulse, and you lean back, the cushion plush, the sunlight fading into a softer gold. The journey feels alive. The Hogwarts Express, a vessel of dreams carrying you toward a castle that waits beyond the hills, its magic a gentle thread weaving through this tranquil, wondrous moment. The city is gone, the countryside a golden canvas, and you settle deeper into your seat, the train's movement a lullaby, the compartment a haven. The journey to Hogwarts has begun, its promise glowing in the light, and you're ready for what lies ahead, heart full, the world outside a fleeting dream, the train's path a guide to the magical unknown. The Hogwarts Express glides through the countryside, its gentle sway a soothing rhythm. The window beside you, framing rolling hills, bathed in golden afternoon light, their edges softening as the sun dips lower. Your compartment is a cozy sanctuary. The velvet cushions warm, the lantern's amber glow casting soft shadows on the wood-paneled walls. Across from you, one student flips through a spell book, their fingers tracing runes, while another strokes their toad, its eyes glinting like polished stones. Your trunk rests above, your owl dozing, its cage swaying gently with the train's motion. The corridor beyond hums with life. Students pass by, their voices a soft murmur, and you catch glimpses of magical friends, their shy smiles and quiet hellos sparking the beginning of new connections. A student pauses at your door, their cloak slightly askew, an owl perched on their arm, its feathers a soft gray that catches the lantern light. "Is it your first time?" they ask, voice hesitant but warm, and you nod, unsure if it's true, but feeling the same nervous excitement. They smile, a quick, shy flash, and slip into the compartment, settling beside the student with the toad, their owl hooting softly, a greeting to yours. The air feels warmer, the compartment a shared space, and you sense a quiet bond forming, the train's magic weaving you together, strangers united by the journey to Hogwarts. Another student passes, their scarf trailing, a stack of chocolate frog cards tucked under their arm, their laughter bright as they call to a friend further down the corridor. You lean toward the glass door, watching as a group gathers in the next compartment, their voices rising in excitement, a small cat weaving through their legs, its tail flicking. One waves at you, a quick, friendly gesture, and you wave back, a quiet thrill in your chest, the promise of friendship, a gentle spark. The train's clack-clack rhythm underscores their chatter, a steady heartbeat, and you feel a deep connection. The corridor, a river of potential, each passing face a story waiting to unfold. The student with the spell book glances up, offering a card, a Quidditch player, mid-flight, and you accept it. The card's edges warm, its figure winking at you. "Got any spares?" they ask, and you rummage in your satchel, finding a card you didn't know you had, its surface shimmering with a famous witch's portrait. The exchange feels like a ritual, a small act of trust, and the compartment grows cozier, the toad croaking softly, the owls hooting in unison. The countryside rolls by, its hills a golden blur, and you lean back, the cushion soft, the lantern's glow a gentle embrace, the glimpses of friends a soothing thread in this tranquil, wondrous journey. The train's rhythm carries you forward, the corridor alive with passing students, their scarves and pets, a tapestry of magic. The compartment is a haven, its warmth a promise of connections to come. And you're ready for the journey's next moment, heart full. The Hogwarts Express, a vessel of dreams, guiding you toward the castle's waiting embrace. The Hogwarts Express sways gently through the countryside, its wheels singing a steady clack, clack against the tracks, a hypnotic rhythm that weaves through the compartment's cozy warmth. The window beside you frames rolling hills, their golden slopes fading into forests touched by the afternoon's softening light. The glass cool against your fingertips. The velvet cushion cradles you. The lantern's amber glow casting soft patterns on the wood-paneled walls, their runes pulsing faintly, a whisper of the train's magic. Across from you, one student reads a spell book, its pages fluttering softly, while another strokes their toad, its croaks blending with the train's song. Your owl dozes in its cage, your trunk steady above, and the corridor hums with quiet life. The clatter of the rails, a lullaby that soothes your thoughts. You lean back, the cushion sighing under you, and let the train's rhythm wash over you. Each clack a heartbeat, steady and sure, grounding you in this fleeting moment. The compartment is a sanctuary, its air scented with polished wood and a faint trace of chocolate from a wrapper tucked in your satchel. The student with the spell book murmurs a charm, their wand sparking faintly, the light catching the glass door's frosted swirls. A cat's meow drifts from the corridor, soft and curious, followed by the rustle of a student turning pages, their voices a low murmur, a tapestry of anticipation woven into the train's steady beat. Outside, the countryside unfolds, its fields stretching wide, their edges blurring as the train glides on, the hills giving way to dense woods, their leaves a golden green shimmer. You trace a rune on the window, its glass humming faintly, and feel a quiet connection to the train, its magic a bridge between the ordinary world and Hogwarts wonders. The student with the toad offers a shy smile, their fingers brushing the creature's back, and you return it. The compartment, a shared space, the rail's rhythm, a bond that ties you to the journey, to each other, to the castle waiting beyond. A soft creak sounds as the door slides open, a student peeking in, their eyes bright, a small stack of books under their arm. "Mind if I sit for a bit?" they ask, and you nod. the compartment growing warmer with their presence. The trains clack, clack, a steady pulse beneath their quiet greeting. The countryside rolls by, the train's song a lullaby, and you settle deeper into your seat, heart full. The Hogwarts Express carrying you toward a magical horizon. Its magic a gentle guide in this tranquil, fleeting moment. Sunlight spills through the compartment window, painting golden streaks across the velvet cushions where you sit nestled. The Hogwarts Express swaying gently through the countryside. The lantern light casts a soft amber glow on the wood-paneled walls, their runes pulsing faintly. While across from you, a student flips through a spell book, their fingers tracing glowing symbols, and another strokes their toad, its croaks blending with the train's rhythm. Your owl dozes in its cage above, your trunk secure, your cloak folded beside you, its wool a comforting weight. A soft knock interrupts the quiet, and the compartment door slides open, revealing the trolley witch, her cart brimming with sweets, her smile warm as she offers chocolate frogs, pumpkin pasties, and a steaming cup of spiced apple cider. The trolley rolls to a stop, its wheels creaking faintly, its shelves a treasure trove of magical treats, colorful wrappers glinting, cauldron cakes stacked neatly, Bertie Bott's every flavor, beans rattling in their boxes. The witch's apron is dusted with sugar, her eyes twinkling like the lanterns, and she leans forward, voice soft and inviting. "Anything from the trolley, dear?" You nod, heart lifting at the sight, and reach for a chocolate frog, its wrapper crinkling under your fingers, its enchanted frog twitching faintly, ready to leap. You add a pumpkin pasty, its golden crust warm, its filling scented with spices, and a cup of cider, its steam curling upward, a rich aroma of apples and cinnamon. You hand over a few sickles, their metal cool against your palm, and the witch smiles, her cart jingling as she moves to the next compartment, her voice a faint echo down the corridor. You settle back, the chocolate frog's wrapper crackling as you open it, the frog hopping once before you catch it, its chocolate melting sweetly on your tongue. The pasty is flaky, its pumpkin filling warm and savory, a taste of autumn that grounds you in the train's gentle sway. The cider's warmth seeps through the cup, its spiced apple scent a soothing spell, and you sip it, the liquid spreading a cozy glow through your chest, a quiet comfort in this magical moment. The student across from you grins, unwrapping their own chocolate frog, its card revealing a famous wizard, their portrait winking. "Got Morgana yet?" they ask, and you shake your head, showing your card, a healer with a kind smile. The compartment feels warmer. The trolley's visit a shared delight, the toad croaking as if in approval. Outside, the countryside rolls by, its fields golden, a distant river glinting, and you lean back, the cushion soft, the lantern light dancing on the glass door. The train's rhythm weaves through the moment, a gentle thread in this tranquil, wondrous journey. The trolley witch's treats, a sweet promise of the magic awaiting at Hogwarts. Golden light fades through the compartment window, the countryside softening into dusk, its hills casting long shadows across the velvet cushions where you rest. The Hogwarts Express carrying you steadily toward Hogwarts. Your tray of treats sits on your lap. A half-eaten chocolate frog, a pumpkin pasty, and a cup of spiced cider, its steam curling faintly, its apple scent mingling with the compartment's polished wood. Across from you, one student munches on a cauldron cake, crumbs dusting their spellbook, while another offers their toad a nibble of licorice wand, its eyes glinting with delight. You swap a chocolate frog card with the student across from you, laugh over a Bertie Bott's bean mishap, and share snacks. The compartment alive with quiet camaraderie as the sun's glow dims. You pull out your chocolate frog card, its edges shimmering. The portrait of a famous witch waving cheerfully, her robes sparkling with enchanted thread. The student across from you leans forward, their own card, a bearded alchemist held out eagerly. "Trade?" they ask, and you nod, the cards exchanging hands with a soft rustle, a small ritual of connection. The alchemist's portrait nods approvingly, and you tuck the card into your satchel, its weight a quiet treasure. Another student, new to the compartment, offers a handful of Bertie Bott's beans, their colors bright, and you take one, hesitating before popping it into your mouth. A burst of lemon fills your senses, and you laugh, relieved, as they grimace, muttering about a soap-flavored one. The laughter ripples through the compartment, soft and warm. The toad croaking as if joining in, the spell book forgotten for a moment. You pass around the pumpkin pasty, its flaky crust breaking easily, its spiced filling a shared delight, and sip your cider, its warmth spreading through you, a gentle anchor in the train's sway. The student with the toad offers a licorice wand, its end slightly nibbled, and you break off a piece, its sweet tang a playful contrast to the cider's spice. The compartment feels like a small world, its warmth a bond, the sharing of treats and cards, a quiet spell of friendship. Outside, the hills fade into a golden haze, a distant forest shimmering, and you lean toward the window, the glass cool against your cheek. The train's rhythm, a steady clack, clack. The lanterns glow brighter, their light dancing on the frosted glass door, and you feel a deep connection. The compartment, a haven. The students' laughter, a melody weaving through the journey. The treats and cards are a bridge, a shared moment. And you settle back, the cushion plush, the cider's warmth lingering, a soothing thread in this gentle, wondrous adventure to Hogwarts. The compartment window frames a golden countryside, its hills rolling gently under a sky softening into dusk. The Hogwarts Express carrying you through a world bathed in fading light. You lean your head against the glass, its cool surface soothing, the velvet cushion cradling you, the lantern light casting soft patterns on the wood-paneled walls, their runes pulsing faintly. Your tray of treats rests beside you, the chocolate frog wrapper crinkled, the pumpkin pasty reduced to crumbs, the spiced cider cup empty but warm in your hands. Across from you, a student flips through their new chocolate frog card, its portrait shimmering, while another scratches their toad's back, its croaks a quiet harmony. Your owl stirs in its cage, its feathers ruffling as you watch the countryside pass, hills rolling by, forests blurring into gold, the occasional flit of a magical creature across a distant field. The landscape unfolds like a painting, its colors deepening as the sun sinks, the hills draped in golden light, their slopes dotted with grazing deer, their antlers catching the last rays. A forest looms closer, its trees tall and ancient, their leaves a shimmering green gold, swaying as if whispering secrets to the train. You spot a flicker of movement, a winged creature, perhaps a bowtruckle or a tiny dragon darting across a field, its form too quick to catch. A spark of magic in the mundane world. The glass hums faintly under your touch, its runes pulsing softly, and you feel a quiet awe. The countryside, a canvas of wonder. The train, a bridge to Hogwarts magic. The student with the spellbook glances out, their eyes wide, and murmurs, "Did you see that?" You nod, sharing a smile, the fleeting creature a secret between you. The compartment, a space of shared marvels. The toad's owner leans toward the window, their breath fogging the glass, and points to a distant river, its surface glinting like liquid gold, winding through the hills. The train's sway is gentle, its rhythm a soothing pulse, and you trace a finger along the window's edge, the cool glass grounding you, the landscape's beauty, a quiet spell that calms your heart. The lanterns cast a warm glow, their light dancing on the wood-paneled walls, the frosted glass door shimmering with runes. The countryside rolls on, its forests giving way to open fields, their grasses swaying, a lone hawk circling above, its wings catching the fading light. You feel a deep connection, the train a vessel carrying you through this fleeting world, the compartment a haven of warmth and wonder. The students' quiet chatter fades, their voices soft, and you settle deeper into the cushion, the landscape a soothing thread in this gentle, wondrous journey. The Hogwarts Express guiding you toward the castle's glowing promise. Sunlight fades into a golden dusk outside the compartment window. The countryside's rolling hills softening into shadows. The Hogwarts Express swaying gently as it carries you closer to the castle. You rest against the plush velvet cushion, the lantern light casting a warm glow on the wood-paneled walls, their faint runes shimmering like stars. Across from you, one student traces a finger over their chocolate frog card, its portrait winking, while another pets their toad. It soft croaks a quiet melody. Your empty cider cup sits beside you, its spiced apple scent lingering, your cloak folded neatly, your owl dozing above. The compartment hums with soft conversations, your new acquaintances sharing dreams of Hogwarts, charms class, the feast, the talking hat, the air filled with wonder, a gentle buzz of anticipation. You lean forward, the cushion creaking softly, and murmur, "I'm looking forward to charms." Imagine making things float properly. The student with the card grins, nodding. Yeah, or transfiguration, turning a teacup into a turtle. Their eyes sparkle, the lantern light catching their excitement, and the toad's owner adds, "I just want to see the great hall, all those candles floating in the air." Their voice is soft, dreamy, and you picture it too. The hall aglow, its ceiling a starry sky, the tables laden with food. The train's rhythm, a steady clack-clack, weaves through your words, a soothing backdrop to the shared visions of magic. The conversation drifts, each topic a thread in a tapestry of wonder. One student wonders about the sorting hat, its voice gruff or kind, its choices a mystery. What if it takes ages to decide, they ask? and you laugh softly, imagining the hat's brim twitching as it ponders. Another mentions the library, its endless shelves of spell books, and you feel a quiet thrill, picturing leather-bound tomes glowing with enchantments. The toad croaks as if agreeing, and you share a story you heard about a student who charmed a quill to write poetry, and the compartment fills with quiet laughter, the sound warm, like the lantern's glow. Outside, the hills blur into a golden haze, a distant lake glinting, its surface reflecting the fading light. The train sways, its rhythm a gentle lullaby, and you feel a deep connection. The compartment, a haven of shared dreams. The students' voices, a melody of hope. You lean back, the cushion soft, the wood walls warm under your touch, and sense the castle drawing closer, its magic a pulse in the air. The conversations soften, each word a spark of excitement, and you're carried along, heart full. The Hogwarts Express, a vessel of wonder, weaving a soothing thread through this tranquil, magical journey. Dusk settles over the countryside, the sky blushing pink through the compartment window, its soft light bathing the velvet cushions in a gentle glow. The Hogwarts Express rocks steadily, its wheels clattering softly, the compartment a cozy refuge of lantern light and shared laughter. Your empty cider cup rests beside you, its spiced scent a faint memory, your cloak folded, your owl's feathers ruffling as it dreams above. Across from you, one student dozes, their chocolate frog card slipping from their fingers, while another sketches idly on a scrap of parchment, their toad curled in their lap. Your eyelids grow heavy, the train's rhythm a soothing cradle, and you curl up in your seat, the soft voices fading as the pink sky lulls you into a gentle nap. You nestle into the cushion, its velvet warm and plush, the window's glass cool against your cheek as you rest your head. The train's sway is hypnotic, each clack-clack a heartbeat, grounding you in this fleeting moment. The lantern light dances on the wood-paneled walls, their runes glowing faintly, a quiet reminder of the train's magic. The countryside blurs outside, its hills and forests melting into a pink and gold haze, the last rays of sunlight weaving through distant trees. You breathe deeply, the air scented with polished wood and a trace of chocolate, and feel a quiet peace. The compartment a sanctuary, the journey a dream unfolding. The students' voices soften, their chatter a distant murmur, like a brook over stones. One whispers about a Quidditch match, their words trailing off, and the toad's soft croak blends with the train's rhythm, a lullaby that eases your thoughts. You imagine Hogwarts waiting, its towers rising, its halls aglow with floating candles, and the image soothes you, your mind drifting like the clouds outside. The cushion cradles you, the lanterns glow a gentle embrace, and you sink deeper, the pink sky a canvas of calm, its colors seeping into your dreams. A soft creak stirs you briefly, the compartment door sliding as another student peeks in, their footsteps light, but you're too drowsy to look. The trains sway, pulling you back. The world outside fades, the hills a memory, and you feel a deep connection. The compartment a haven, the journey a gentle thread weaving through your nap. The Hogwarts Express carries you on, its rhythm a soothing pulse, and you drift, heart full, the pink sky a quiet promise of the castle's magic, waiting just beyond the horizon. Soft lantern light flickers in the compartment, the Hogwarts Express gliding through a twilight world. The sky outside deepening to a rosy purple, its stars just beginning to peek through the window. You stir from your nap, curled against the velvet cushion, its warmth a gentle anchor. The trains clack-clack, a steady lullaby that lingers in your bones. Your empty cider cup sits beside you, your cloak folded, your owl dozing above, its feathers ruffling softly. Across from you, one student sleeps, their chocolate frog card tucked into their pocket, while another gazes out the window, their toad nestled in their lap. As you drift between sleep and waking, you half dream of floating candles, shifting staircases, and a castle waiting on the horizon. The trains hum a soothing spell. Your eyes flutter, the compartments glow, blurring into visions of Hogwarts, its great hall shimmering with candlelight, its tables laden with feasts, the ceiling a starry sky that mirrors the one outside. You imagine staircases twisting, their steps moving like a gentle dance, leading to hidden rooms filled with spell books and secrets. The train's rhythm weaves through your dreams, each clack a step closer to the castle, its towers rising in your mind, their windows aglow with warm light. The compartment feels like a cocoon, its wood walls warm, the lantern's light a soft embrace, grounding you in this fleeting, magical moment. The student by the window murmurs, their voice a whisper, "Think the lake's as big as they say?" You stir, half answering in your dream, picturing a vast, dark lake, its surface reflecting the castle's lights, boats gliding across it. The toad croaks softly, as if agreeing, and you smile, the sound blending with the train's hum, a melody that carries your thoughts. The countryside outside is a shadow, its hills and forests fading into twilight. A distant owl's hoot echoing your own bird's quiet breaths. You feel a quiet wonder, the dreams a tapestry of anticipation, the train a vessel bridging the ordinary and the magical. You shift, the cushion sighing under you, and sink deeper into your half-dream, the castle's halls unfolding, portraits whispering, fires crackling, the sorting hat's voice a gentle riddle. The lantern light dances, the window's glass cool, and you feel a deep connection. The compartment a haven, the journey a soothing thread weaving through your dreams. The Hogwarts Express hums on, its rhythm a lullaby, carrying you toward the castle. Its magic a quiet promise, heart full. The twilight world a gentle cradle for this wondrous, fleeting moment. Twilight deepens outside the compartment window, the sky a rich indigo, its first stars glinting like scattered jewels. The Hogwarts Express rocking gently as it winds through the countryside. You stir from your nap, the velvet cushion warm beneath you, its plush surface a gentle cradle, the lantern light casting soft patterns on the wood-paneled walls. Your empty cider cup rests beside you, its spiced scent a faint memory, your cloak folded neatly, your owl dozing above, its feathers ruffling softly. Across from you, one student sleeps, their chocolate frog card tucked into their pocket, while another gazes out, their toad curled in their lap. The train's steady clack-clack fills the air, and you lean toward the window, your breath fogging the glass. As distant mountains rise against the horizon, their peaks a quiet promise of Hogwarts' nearness. You rub your eyes, the compartments glow soothing, the lantern's amber light reflecting in the frosted glass door, its runes shimmering faintly. The countryside outside is a shadowy tapestry, fields fading into darkness, the mountains looming closer, their slopes cloaked in mist, their outlines sharp against the deep blue sky. You press your fingers to the glass, its cool surface grounding you, and feel a quiet thrill. The journey's end drawing near, the castle waiting just beyond those peaks. The train's rhythm is steady, a heartbeat that syncs with your own, and you sense the magic in the air, a gentle pulse that grows stronger with each mile. The student by the window turns, their eyes bright, and whispers, "Those mountains, we're almost there." aren't we? You nod, a smile tugging at your lips, the shared anticipation, a quiet bond. The toad croaks softly, as if sensing the change, and you glance at the sleeping student, their slow breaths a counterpoint to the train's clatter. The compartment feels like a haven, its warmth a shield against the night's chill, the lantern light dancing on the walls, a reminder of the train's enchantment. You imagine Hogwarts' towers, their windows aglow, and feel a deep connection, the journey a bridge to that magical world, the mountains a beacon guiding you forward. A soft hum rises from your satchel, the chocolate frog card inside glowing faintly, its portrait stirring as if eager for the castle. You settle back, the cushion plush, the window's mist fading as you wipe it with your sleeve, revealing the mountain's jagged edges. The train curves gently, its rhythm a soothing lullaby, and you feel a quiet fulfillment. The compartment a sanctuary, the distant peaks a promise of wonder. The Hogwarts Express carries you on, its magic a gentle thread, weaving through this tranquil, fleeting moment, heart full, the castle's call, a whisper in the night. Lanterns cast a warm glow in the compartment, their light dancing on the wood-paneled walls. The Hogwarts Express gliding through a twilight world, its wheels clattering softly against the tracks. You sit against the velvet cushion, its warmth a gentle embrace, the window framing a deep blue sky, the distant mountains now sharp against the horizon. Your owl stirs above, its hoot soft, your cloak folded beside you, the empty cider cup, a quiet reminder of shared treats. Across from you, one student flips through their spell book, its pages rustling, while another scratches their toad's back, its eyes glinting. A quiet murmur spreads through the train. We're almost there, and students begin pulling on robes, their movements quick but careful. And you reach for yours, smoothing the fabric, heart lifting with awe as you glance out the window. You pull your robes from your satchel, their black fabric soft, the folds heavy with the promise of Hogwarts. The material shimmers faintly, as if woven with magic, and you slip them on, the weight settling over your shoulders, a quiet transformation. The student across from you tugs on their own robes, their spell book set aside, and grins. Feels real now, doesn't it? You nod, smoothing the fabric over your knees, the texture cool but warm, a symbol of the journey's end. The toad's owner adjusts their robes, the toad hopping onto their shoulder, and you smile, the compartment alive with a shared sense of anticipation. The train's rhythm a steady pulse. The window reveals a darkening world. The mountains closer now, their peaks shrouded in mist. The sky, a deep indigo, dotted with stars. You catch your reflection in the glass, the robes framing you. A stranger, yet familiar. A student bound for Hogwarts. The lantern light glints on the frosted glass door, its runes pulsing faintly, and you feel a quiet thrill. The castle's nearness, a tangible spark in the air. The student with the spellbook tucks it away, their robes rustling, and murmurs, "Wonder what the feast will be like." The thought of golden plates and floating candles fills you. A warmth spreading through your chest, the train carrying you closer to that dream. You adjust your robes, the fabric settling, and lean toward the window. The mountains looming, their shadows a promise of the castle beyond. The compartment feels warmer, the student's movements a quiet dance, the toad croaking softly, as if eager. The train's clack-clack is a soothing heartbeat, and you feel a deep connection. The robes, a mantle of magic, the journey, a bridge to Hogwarts' wonders. The lantern light dances, the window's glass cool, and you're ready, heart full. The Hogwarts Express, weaving a gentle thread through this tranquil, wondrous moment. The castle's glow, waiting just beyond the peaks. Stars twinkle in the indigo sky outside the compartment window. The Hogwarts Express slowing as it curves through a misty valley, its wheels clattering softly. The lantern light casting a golden glow on the wood-paneled walls. You smooth your robes, their fabric warm, the velvet cushion cradling you, your owl hooting softly above, your satchel tucked beside you. Across from you, one student gazes out, their spellbook forgotten, while another holds their toad, its eyes glinting with excitement. The train's rhythm slows, a gentle sigh, and through the mist you see it. Hogwarts, glowing with warm lights, perched on a hill, its towers rising like a dream. The train begins to slow further, and your heart feels full, the reality of the moment sinking in. It's really happening. You press your face to the window, the glass cool, your breath fogging briefly before clearing, revealing the castle's silhouette, its windows aglow with golden light, its spires piercing the mist. The sight is breathtaking, a vision you've imagined but never felt so vividly. It's magic, a pulse that syncs with your own. The student across from you gasps softly. There it is, their voice a whisper, and you nod, unable to speak. The castle's glow a beacon that fills you with wonder. The toad's owner leans forward, their robes rustling, and points to a tower, its light flickering like a star. And you feel a shared awe, the compartment a haven of anticipation. The train curves gently, the valley unfolding, the castle growing clearer. Its stone walls ancient yet alive, its turrets crowned with moonlight, its presence a promise of magic and home. The lantern light dances on the frosted glass door, its runes shimmering, and you sense the train's magic, a gentle spell guiding you to this moment. The students' voices soften, their excitement a quiet hum, and you imagine the great hall waiting, its candles floating, its tables laden. The toad croaks, as if sensing the castle's nearness, and you smile, the compartment warm, the journey's end a glowing reality. The train slows to a crawl, its wheels sighing, the valley's mist parting to reveal the castle's full splendor, its lights a constellation against the night. You feel a deep connection, the robes a mantle, the compartment a sanctuary, the sight of Hogwarts a soothing thread weaving through this wondrous moment. The students stir, gathering their belongings, their eyes bright, and you touch the window, its glass cool, heart full, the Hogwarts Express, a vessel that has carried you to this dream. The castle's glow, a gentle promise of the magic to come. Moonlight spills across the platform as the Hogwarts Express sighs to a stop. Its scarlet carriage is still, the night air cool and scented with pine and mist from the nearby lake. You step onto the platform, your robes rustling softly, your satchel slung over your shoulder, your owl's cage in hand, its occupant hooting gently as it senses the journey's end. The castle looms in the distance, its golden lights glowing through the mist, its towers rising like a dream against the starry sky. A towering figure, familiar yet unnamed, calls out, guiding students toward the lake, where lanterns bob gently in the darkness, their light reflecting on the still black water. You follow, heart full, as you're led to small boats waiting on the shore, their wood gleaming, ready to glide across the lake. The castles glow, a beacon above. You step into a boat, its planks creaking softly under your weight, the surface smooth and worn, as if polished by countless journeys. Two other students join you, their faces lit by the lantern's golden glow, one clutching a small cage with a purring cat, the other adjusting their robes, their eyes wide with awe. The boat rocks gently as you settle, the water lapping at its sides, a soft, rhythmic whisper that blends with the night's quiet. The lantern, tethered to the bow, sways, its light dancing on the lake's surface, reflecting stars and the castle's warm glow. A constellation mirrored in the dark water. You grip the boat's edge, its wood cool but reassuring, and feel a quiet thrill. The castle rising higher as the boat glides forward, like a dream floating in the sky. The lake is still, its surface smooth as glass, broken only by the gentle ripple of the boats, their lanterns casting golden trails that shimmer and fade. You lean forward, the cool air brushing your cheeks, scented with water and moss, a faint trace of the train's coal lingering on your robes. The castle grows clearer, its stone walls ancient yet alive, its windows aglow with countless lights, each a promise of warmth and magic. The students beside you whisper, their voices soft, one pointing to a tower, its spire piercing the mist, another murmuring about the great hall's ceiling, its stars a mirror of the sky above. You smile, the shared wonder, a quiet bond, the boat's gentle sway, a lullaby carrying you closer to Hogwarts. The water reflects the night, its stars and lanterns blending into a shimmering tapestry, and you trail a finger along the surface, the cold a gentle shock, tiny ripples spreading outward. The boat moves as if guided by an unseen charm, its path steady, the lake's silence profound yet kind, wrapping you in a sense of peace. The castle looms larger, its details sharpening. Arched windows, ivy-clad walls, a distant turret where a light flickers, as if waving. You imagine the halls within, their portraits whispering, their fires crackling, and feel a deep connection. The lake, a bridge, the boat, a vessel carrying you to a new home. The lantern sways, its glow catching the eyes of the student with the cat, who smiles shyly, their pet purring softly, a counterpoint to the water's lap. The other student leans over the boat's edge, their reflection mingling with the stars, and murmurs, "It's like the lake knows us." You nod, heart full, the castle's glow a heartbeat in the night, its magic a pulse that syncs with your own. The boats glide in unison, a flotilla of lanterns, their light a golden thread weaving through the darkness, the shore drawing closer, a pebbled beach where shadows wait to guide you onward. The castle rises higher, its towers a silhouette against the starry sky, its lights a constellation of welcome. You feel a quiet fulfillment, the boat's wood warm under your palms, the lake's stillness a soothing embrace. The students' whispers fade, their eyes fixed on the castle, and you sense the journey's end. The boat ride a final, gentle chapter in this wondrous adventure. The water laps softly, the lantern's light steady, and you're ready. The Hogwarts Express behind you, the castle ahead, its glow a promise of magic and home, weaving a soothing thread through this tranquil, fleeting moment. The boat glides to a stop, its hull brushing against the pebbled shore, the lake's gentle ripples fading into silence under the starry sky. You step onto the beach, your robes whispering softly, the cool pebbles crunching under your shoes, each step a grounding note in the night's quiet symphony. The castle looms above, its golden lights glowing through the mist, its towers a silent welcome, their stone walls alive with ancient magic. Your satchel rests against your side, your owl's cage light in your hand, its occupant hooting softly as if sensing the moment's weight. The other students gather nearby, their lanterns bobbing, their whispers hushed, and you pause, heart full, to breathe in this fleeting moment at Hogwarts' threshold, the journey's end, a gentle invitation to rest. You close your eyes, the air cool and crisp, scented with lake water, moss, and a faint trace of pine from the distant forest. The castle's glow warms your face, its light a soft caress, like a fire's embrace in a distant hall. You imagine the great hall waiting, its floating candles, its tables laden with warmth, its ceiling a starry mirror of the sky above. The pebbles shift under your feet, their sound a soft rhythm, and you feel a deep peace, the lake's stillness lingering in your bones. The boat ride's magic, a quiet ember in your heart. The students' voices fade, their lanterns a golden constellation, and you sense the castle's pulse, a gentle spell weaving you into its story. You open your eyes, the castle's silhouette sharp against the indigo sky, its windows aglow with promises of feasts, lessons, and friendships yet to come. A breeze stirs, brushing your robes, carrying the scent of dew-kissed grass, and you smile, the night's calm wrapping around you like a blanket. The towering figure who guided you calls softly, urging the group toward the castle's gates. But you linger a moment longer, the shore a haven, the lake's reflection a canvas of stars. Your breath slows, each inhale a quiet surrender to the moment. The castle's magic, a soothing lullaby, easing you into rest. The lanterns sway, their light dancing on the pebbles, and you feel a gentle connection, the journey complete, the Hogwarts Express a memory, the boat ride a dream. You take a final step, the shore fading behind you, the castle's glow guiding you forward, its warmth a promise of home. The night is still, the stars bright, and you're ready to sleep, heart calm. The magic of Hogwarts, a quiet whisper carrying you into dreams.